I was the only person who walked away from Flight 402, but I wish I had stayed in my seat. They call me the miracle survivor. The news cameras love my face, but they don't see what happens when I close my eyes. It was a routine night flight. I was in seat 14A, complaining to myself about the lack of legroom and the crying baby 3 rows back. The man next to me, a grandfatherly guy named Arthur, noticed I was nervous during a bit of turbulence. He smiled, showed me a photo of his granddaughter in her graduation gown, and said, "Don't worry, son. We're all just stars traveling home." 10 minutes later, the world ripped open. There was no cinematic explosion, just a deafening roar of wind and the screams. God, the screams. The plane tipped vertically, and I felt the oxygen mask slap my face. I looked at Arthur. He wasn't scared. He was just reaching out, trying to hold my hand so I wouldn't die alone. Then the impact. Everything went black. When I woke up, the silence was worse than the screaming. I was still strapped into my seat, hanging upside down in a tree. The fuselage was scattered across the mountainside like broken glass. I managed to unbuckle and fell into the snow. I crawled through the wreckage, calling out for Arthur. For anyone. I found the tail section, and that's when I saw the baby from 3 rows back. She wasn't crying anymore. She was just still. I sat in the snow for 6 hours before the helicopters arrived. The rescuers called me a hero for trying to pull people out. But here's the part one never told the news. The part that keeps me awake at 3 a.m. While I was waiting in the dark, I heard a phone ringing inside the debris. I found it. It was Arthur's phone. "The caller ID," said granddaughter. I didn't answer it. I couldn't. I just watched the screen glow until the battery died. Now, every time I'm in a quiet room, I hear that ringtone. I feel Arthur's hand reaching for mine. Everyone says I'm lucky to be alive, but they don't understand. I didn't survive that crash. Part of me is still up on that mountain, sitting in seat 14A, waiting for the ground to hit.